KCorp started their season with 3 EU regionals in a row. And as we head into KCorp versus NIP, brought to you by Progressive in Game 1, Johnny, they're trying to return to that lofty stature. Can they do it?
Well, Dignitas have just turned all of Europe on its head. Let's find out if anything else is still as we expected it to be coming into the last day of Regional 2. We're all waiting for that KC Vitality rematch. It's not happening, but will it even be KC? Or can NIP make it a dig NIP rematch?
Huge performance from NIP if they are to make that happen. More than capable of it, of course, but KCorp are just a different proposition entirely. Drali in particular could be the first player in Europe to win 4 consecutive regionals in the Open era. Only the second ever after KDOP, who won 5 in a row between Season 3 and Season 7. And it wasn't him who was involved in this. It was actually Atto from the start of the flip reset. KC pretty good, didn't they?
KC, always dangerous. Demo off camera there. Atto with the ceiling double into the flip reset. Top corner finish. And just like that, they open the scoring. I mean, NIP haven't even got the ball out of their half barely. Oh, and they read the kickoff. Oh, what a read! Look at this. Atto scores again. He saw the fake kickoff coming and he just chips it on target.
Doing that all week. They've scored multiple goals from it. There's a clip that I put up where they did it twice in a row against the same team. But KCorp, they've got the sixth sense for that sort of thing. They detected it. They knew what NIP were going to try and do. And there you go straight away. 2-0 KCorp to get things going. Had to score a third here from the side. Itachi had to cover it. Vatira cuts. He's got Drali to his left. Vatira just keeps them going. Vatira is a player for me that has re-stepped up and is looking like a supreme EU player right now.
You know, we're going to see more of that. It's another goal. It's Vatira off Drali's pass. It's 3-0. Well, maybe something is still consistent in Europe. And it's blue. It's KCorp. Drali jumping over Nas's demo attempt, centering the ball for Vatira to score. It was probably going in anyway. Yeah, we're probably going to see this more often. I mean, that like fake kickoff into point-blank range follow-up has been a thing. So Atto must have been looking out for the close cheat there. And when he saw it, he's thinking, okay, I can just run into this. His teammate are backing him up anyway, so this is going to be another one. No way. Vatira pre-flip denied by Nas.
I mean, the first 2 goals, they happen, right? The first one, brilliant flip reset from the ceiling. The second one, a kickoff read. I feel like the third goal will hurt the most, where Ninja the Pyjamas defense just gets bypassed so simply. And it might be happening again here. Vatira, who reached that ball a split second earlier, he could have made it 4. That, to me, is the one that really knocks Ninja the Pyjamas' confidence here. And they have to get it back, even early doors, in this best of 7. Drali's gone over them again. Has the ball been in the orange half yet, Johnny? Genuinely, has it reached the orange backboard? I don't think it has.
This is just unbelievable pressure. Look at the selflessness by Drali. He just hits the ball into the backboard on purpose. Vatira clears the goalkeeper and Atto comes in to score. You know, so many players would have just tried to wait for that ball to drop down and score it themselves. Drali understands that's not the play here. Let's just stop it on the backboard and let it fall into place a little bit more slowly.
No, when I say the orange half, what I mean is the half the orange team are trying to get it to, so the blue half. And we're still yet to see it there. Oh, there it is. Really well done. Phase 1 complete for Ninja the Pyjamas. The comeback begins now.
And it's back into their half immediately afterwards. Oh, hold on. It's starting to get some consistent pressure. Not really. It's just all KC. I mean, these guys, on paper, terrifying team. In actuality, they might be even better than we expected because just the way that they're synergizing with each other, just at the start of their tenure with Drali, is amazing to see. This is doing great things for Drali's stocks as an individual, coming off that World Championship winning team, and now seeing the other 2/3 of that World Championship winning team struggling. I mean, is Drali just the guy right now?
Last season so well individually and, as you say, as a team of BDS, and has now started this one so well with KCorp. Going from strength to strength, not bad in the off-season either. Oski clears that one wide. I mean, game 1 is pretty much mentally done, barring a crazy Ninja the Pyjamas comeback. They did come close earlier on against 100% in on Utopia. They couldn't quite manage it. I think they just have to instantly go back to the drawing board. Whatever they had planned against KCorp has not worked. It straight up has not worked in the opening of this game. I just hope they have a plan B, Johnny.
Yeah, they just need to try and fight a bit more quickly for the midfield. It's not that they're giving it up for free, but against a team like KC, anything other than full speed is not going to be fast enough. Anything other than full commitment is not going to be committed enough. They've got to really just full send it if they think they've got any chance of getting to the ball. because KC will go at half a chance. This is how they dominate top teams in Europe and, you know, look to dominate top teams in the world by, you know, fully committing to every single play. Look at them just continue to dive into the position over and over again. The recoveries are so fast, so that it lets them do this.
Corbis, a beautiful orchestra of Rocket League. There just always seems to be the next player there in the perfect position. Wherever you clear it to, there's someone waiting on the floor with 100 boost, ready to take the next touch, go forwards again. They'll find each other. Look at this, 3-man passing play. Batira is in for a flip reset. Wanted to turn that one into a bit of a musty flick. Charlie's going to come forward. KCorp proving their supremacy already in game one, yet again. And it's like, who's next for them? Do you know what I mean? They're like a boxer just waiting for the next person to come on against them. Who is next?
It's outrageous. I mean, it's the perfect blend of physical plays, control, and just speed. Because when there's an opening, they're diving into it. They're just slamming the ball through it. When there isn't, they're controlling the ball and waiting for one to create itself. And if they, you know, don't get anything, if nothing appears, okay, they'll just make it themselves, make a hole in the defense with off-the-ball demos, or even the ball carrier getting physical at times. There doesn't seem to be a weakness in this first game after domination by the #1 team in Europe.
From them, from all three players. Into the pajamas, they'll be relatively satisfied that this one stayed at 4, to be quite honest, and that they at least made it look like a normal match of Rocket League in the closing 2 minutes, because game one, supremacy from the French org is the only word that can be said. They might even get one more. Atto gets himself a doink assist, almost there. 4-0. Like, what do you say a few years ago now? And he seemed to be trending very slowly, but trending downwards. Since Charlie has come in, Batira is reborn. He's back to his initiation into Rocket League when he was this incredible player. And he's just so comfortable in his role. All of KCorp, incredibly comfortable. Means the pajamas have to deal with that. And a goal from this man, Nas, could be a great way to start. That's an awkward touch actually from Charlie. But they recover and survive, and it remains 0-0.
Honestly, with how dominant KC were in the first game, you wouldn't, you know, nobody could blame me for forgetting who they're playing against, because did they even touch the ball? It didn't feel like they even got hardly a relevant touch on it, but that's the beauty of Rocket League. Even after you get blown out, you go back to that 0-0 score in the next game. And that's where NIP have to pick things up from. But they are right back to defense and probably not enjoying Rocket League very much, because it's in their net again. Atto slows it down, baits everyone, and they've scored 1-0.
Expecting his shot, and I think that's something else that's happening as well. KCorp are garnering so much begrudging respect from their opponents that when Charlie goes for that high-angled play off the side wall, you have to sit in goal. You have to assume he's going to get it. So when he doesn't, there's so much space for Atto to play in that he, as you say, Johnny, he can pretty much fluff his challenge, and it ends up being a perfect challenge. The ball goes in the back of the net because he's got acres of space to play in.
They're just playing off each other so closely. Oh my goodness, Drally! There he is again. It's 2-0. They just have no time to breathe. NIP have got no time. They've just defended one attack. Another one's coming back at them.
They are just pinned back on their goal line, shivering underneath its canopy, hoping it's gonna just stop soon. This is ridiculous. Batira 4, this is Ninjas in Pajamas, the team that I've been beating the drum for since the start of this Open, basically saying, look, we now have a clear third in Europe. And KCorp right now are making them look pretty silly. But that's not just NIP, it's a lot of teams that KCorp make look pretty silly. And I know people are going to be saying that, you know, we're talking too much about KCorp, not enough about NIP, but
what do they want us to say?
Exactly.
What is there to say about them? They haven't had the chance to do anything. KCorp are just all over them, and there's nothing NIP can do, it seems. I mean, you've got to try and just keep control of the ball whenever you get the half chance. There's the best chance of the game so far, best chance of the match for NIP, and even that's been saved. And now maybe they can start to gain some kind of momentum in the match.
Nas, do Ninja in Pajamas. They need a moment of inspiration from him or Oski. This is where I feel like
this is just ridiculous. What is happening?
A little bit, but Charlie have a huge challenge. It's 3, by the way. Anyone's sort of half watching, and I only had to look at the goals. That is 3 to confirm.
just to clarify, Nas jumped blindly there as fast as he could because he knew somebody would be up, and he got clean dusted by a Drally flip reset, or Itachi jumped blindly, I should say. They're not slowing down. They're not taking their time. Nipper rushing in defense, and it doesn't matter. They're getting dusted to the ball anyway.
Oh, almost. It's like the backboard isn't defended well enough from Ninjas in Pyjamas, the goal line isn't defended well enough from Ninjas in Pyjamas, and yet all they're doing is defending. How can all you do is defend and there's still these gaps? It seems so obvious the way KCorp are playing it. Like, obviously, I'll go for a double here, but the pace that they're thinking of it, that's a good touch though from Nas. He goes to the back wall. This could be a big moment. The pass is great. Almost there for Oski. That was a look. But now KCorp, they can counter if they can get the ball off Itachi.
So the difference between these two teams, we're starting to see some chances for NIP, and you know, that's already a bonus compared to last game. That's something that they can be happy about. Look how easy it is for KC going the other way, though. We get one chance for NIP, then we get 7 for KCorp, and it's Anto with a flip reset, or rather just the pre-flip into the bump. Pass mid, 4-0 again.
You know, Johnny? That's like, I don't know what else to say.
Oh, chance. Never mind. Ignore.
Did you think it was? I just didn't get the impression it was going to go in, though.
And now they're in defense again, of course. After one chance. Okay, maybe they're going to get... Can they get any... We're asking a different question now. NIP have had chances. They've not had consistent pressure for any moment in this series. None. Every time that they get the ball into the blue half, it's fired right back at them. It goes into a counter-attacking position almost immediately. And you wonder to yourself, well, how are they getting out of defense so easily? What is it they're doing differently? How can world-class players like NIP not replicate that, not create any kind of pressure in the midfield themselves? And, you know, the answer is KC have been just simply too good in this game. NIP haven't had half a chance to really make their game plan known. We still don't know what the game plan is for this match. We're waiting to see when they can dictate the flow of the game.
I'm trying to see what they're... I'm trying to make a point. I'm trying to say something, and they're doing disgusting fakes. Outrageous fakery. Look at this from Charlie. Like, that is rude.
I mean, it shows the respect that Oski's got in Drally as well. The fact that he is expecting Drally to skim that top corner. He's thinking, yep, this is probably top bins. The level of KC are playing at. Yeah, he could, of course, do that. It's part of the problem. Is that you've always got to worry about more than one thing with KCorp. But this is honestly the most brutal to watch offense that I've seen since, you know, this is comparable to Falcons on LAN last season, where it just looks like they are, you know, never going to stop scoring. They're up 5-0 going for 6. They're up 6-0 going for 7. But KC also haven't looked like they're going to concede at the other end. That's always been the weakness of Falcons, is yes, they've got this offense that just looks undefendable, but the defense looks shaky. KC have held NIP to no goals for almost 2 whole games as well.
What's strange as well, lovely touch there from Itachi, is that it's not like KC, to my eyes, are playing ultra attacking. The third man can sit back quite deep. You know, 2 of them are causing all this chaos. There's fakes, there's bumps, there's demos, there's mechanical plays, whatever. But the third man is back there if they do lose the ball, if the infield pass doesn't make its way there.
Oh,
it's just perfect. Like, BDS in their peak, it looked quite rushed by design. You know what I mean? Like, they're playing 100 miles per hour, cutting rotation, all that. This is like the epitome of clean Rocket League. Perfected.
It's organized chaos at a time. Let's just not concede immediately, and then we can work towards scoring a goal. I think that's got to be the plan for NIP. They've gone for that same kickoff again. They got them scored on in game 1. This time it doesn't. But it's not ideal. It's still KCorp's ball.
I would say we're still in the same phase of play, and they've survived it, right? Well played, Ninjas in Pyjamas. It hasn't completely backfired. Atto goes for a musty flick. And we do have at least some regulation play. If Itachi can see Charlie, but Fatira doesn't even let him out. And then there's an infield pass, which nearly lands. It's like they see the game 3 waves ahead. Here's Charlie on the side wall.
Fatira's on their back wall. Fatira's on their back wall while Drally's about to air dribble. This is the most aggressive defensive line you're ever going to see. I don't know what NIP have really... I mean, this is the problem. We don't know yet what NIP are planning. They're not getting a chance to dictate the way the game's being played.
Oski's just picked
they got a boost. they got 100 boost, guys. NIP got 100 boost. That's something, right? I mean, it is obviously pretty massive, but it just sounds hilarious in the context of how the series is going.
loosen up on that one to Oski. It continues to be a barrage of KCorp offense. Madness. Oski has to do a half flip. There's actually a miss there from Drali. So Ninja in Pajamas get away with one. Will that slow KCorp down? No, it won't. 1-0.
No, it won't. Don't be silly. Slow KCorp down. I mean,
I'm trying here, Jonathan. All right.
I mean, there's just nobody's going. I mean, they've completely demoralized them. No one is going for the ball here. There's nobody contesting mid. Itachi soft clears it, and the rest of the team are just all running back to the net, thinking that there's going to be a goal immediately. They're bumping everyone here. Oski's done really well, honestly, to survive that. They might get a goal-scoring chance here. Can they get a shot on target? Nas,
unlucky.
No boost. Drali also no boost, but his no boost was better.
And Atto were the two of the three players that were here last season when KCorp did win all 3 regionals, and they would have learned a lot having not won that major, and then of course not qualifying for the second major.
Oh,
it does seem like they've just got the fire of God within them. But here comes Oski, 1-1 against Atto. Oski's got a chance here. He tries to fake them out. Materia helps out Atto. And Atto squeezes it away. Ninjas in Pajamas showing signs of life. KCorp come forwards though. A counter attack could kill it. That's what happens, and even when they bleed, it ends up working out in their favor.
Oh, I mean, what is going on? This is 11 goals in a row between 3 games. KCorp can do no wrong. Even when they're double committing, it works. Even when they're triple committing, it works.
On of Oski having 100 boost, it works. Oski. Large Oscar, a man known for barreling his way through in those moments.
And being massive.
And just being huge.
Materia's just going to demo, of course. Oh no, he's actually going for the ball here. You know, they are.
Okay.
So, like, for once they don't, you know, just immediately land the demo like a homing missile and have an open net to score. Yeah, it's just, hard clears seem to be coming so easy for KC. 50-50 seem to be going their way. The demos are all going their way, of course, but whenever it's in NIP defense, it seems so much harder to get any kind of momentum when they want it.
And still, Atto is there. The first man defensively has played it perfectly against Oski. Oh, Drali gets the save. I couldn't see from my perspective there was a goalkeeper. Obviously there was. It was Drali on the goal line. I mean, a best of 7 perfect sweep. I don't know how rare they are. Pretty rare.
That's got to be pretty rare, I'd say. But I mean, at this level, especially
them in the face.
At this level, you know, we're talking about NIP here. Most people would put these guys maybe top 5, top 6 in the world when it comes to team rankings at the moment. It doesn't look like it. If you are a new viewer, you're tuning in right now, you might be thinking there's a massive golf glass. Surely. There it is, Nas scores! It can happen!
Love to see it! There he was, Nas was there, this game's alive, Atto's half flip, not enough. Nas's finish still had to be perfect because Atto was nearly there, and I can tell you that 6 in 2,187 best of 7s have resulted in a perfect sweep. So we're approaching something that was 0.27% likelihood. Not this one, Johnny. I don't think they will be happy yet, though. I won't lie, mate. Maybe that's just me. A second goal can cheer them up, though. Great pass from Oski to Itachi. Suddenly a sign of life continues for Ninja in Pajamas. And the ball has, have you noticed, moved its way into the halfway line. From deep in orange territory, it's just keeping itself, on average, a bit further forwards now.
Well, you know, let's see how KC respond to getting scored on, because that's not something they've had to deal with today. I think they're going to be just fine, but 50 seconds to go. We've got a real game on our hands. Is it in? It is. Atto makes it 3-1. They're not going to let us enjoy a close game, are they? They're just not going to give us that. We got maybe a minute of it. Nah, they're just bullying them.
Hey, Johnny, let's reminisce about the minute. What was your favorite moment of the minute?
I just really liked how it, you know, for a moment there, if I just suspend disbelief, it looked like NIP had a chance. Yeah. And I kind of like that. Moment. I liked that I felt like they could win. Now that feeling is gone. I no longer think they can win.
It was really fun when Nas scored a goal.
Oh, they can win! They can win!
Come on, right, another minute, except 32 seconds of minute,
we're so back. Okay. We're so back here. All we need is for Oski to fake Vatira and for Drali to have no boost to save the ball that's slowly bouncing on target. 32 seconds. Are they going to go for the fake kickoff again? Go on.
Yeah, go on, let's do it.
On, then.
Everyone fakes. No.
They do. Oh, kind of.
It's the neutral kickoff. It's the neutral. Here's Nas. He's got boost up against Charlie. Where's this ball going to land? Towards Itachi. 2 players to his right. Both of them pretty boostless, so Itachi opts to go solo. Oski's in the air. Oski can score from here, you know. Up against the tier, against the backboard. Itachi's out of the backboard. Oh, Nas. He tried to force it. Now Charlie's there on the counter, and he fakes that one over Oski. Is anyone arriving? It's just Itachi. 8 more seconds. Ninja in Pajamas almost there. Oski's first touch is good. Up against Atto. Needs to get the 50-50 right. Nas and Itachi are both in each other's way, but Itachi emerges with ball control. Up to the aerial 50-50 with Batira. Nas pops it high. Drali leaves it to Oski. There's a miss there from Atto, or was it a fake there from Atto?
But it worked. He missed it. But it's worked. They can do no wrong.
My second minute, it was a miss. All right.
I swear they can do no wrong. Like even the misses are working out well for them. Man, the KC are just. It's almost like they're toying with them. They concede twice here, and it did feel like it was inevitable. I don't know if it was just me, but a win for KC felt inevitable there, even when NIP were able to come back within 1. I didn't truly believe. I'll be honest. I never truly believed. I wanted to believe. I didn't believe.
I did, Johnny. Just for a second. When Oski had that 100 boost and Itachi and Nas got on each other's way, but Itachi emerged with the ball, I was thinking, I know what's happening. And series can change upon these moments. And you can see from that reaction from Oski, they've not given up hope. And that is the key here for Ninjas in Pajamas. KCorp right now, a different proposition entirely. And you have to sort of deal with that, and you have to be able to go away and lick your wounds if they do end up losing this series, and they are now a reverse sweep away from not losing this series. It feels a long way away. And also with regards to the Birmingham Major, they cannot let this affect them. Even if this game that we're going into now on Utopia Coliseum, even if they lose it 8-9-0, just something ridiculous, let's just say, right? It's then on Ninjas in Pajamas to shrug it off. Go back, qualify for the stage again, and make sure they make that semi-final again.
Yeah, you know, step 1 is make top 4, because that's what you need to make the major. They've done that 2 events in a row, so they can be, you know, happy with their overall performance. But, you know, these are competitive players, extremely competitive personalities. They don't enjoy losing, and they definitely don't enjoy the feeling of losing when you're just getting annihilated. It does feel like they've been completely outclassed today. The commitment to every play has been completely locked in for KC. They're all good. They're all trusting each other in offense. I mean, a team is trusting themselves and trusting each other in offense as much as KC are. You have to trust each other in defense. You have to challenge for each other. And maybe that's where one of the areas where NIP have maybe fallen off in this series a little bit. Big chance here for Oski. Time to slot it, and he does. 1-0. Am I dreaming? I think NIP are winning, Cole. Are they winning on your screen as well?
They are taking the lead. The orange team is the one with the lead. It was the finish from Oski. The team had to be a clean shot.
What about you guys watching? One in chat if they're winning on your screens. I'm not sure that I've got the right... I might be in the wrong lobby here, because NIP are winning in my one. Cole says the same.
Might equalize by the time chat hear you say that and all the ones come in, so be careful.
I'm just not sure that this could actually be happening after the other evidence I've seen today, but okay, looks like they may in fact... Yeah, it looks like we are in fact in the right lobby. They are winning.
So I'm not really sure that I can trust chat there. Vatira, he finds Drali. Nas was almost in there for a 2-0. Ninja Pajamas have improved. In the last couple of minutes,
they have.
Between this game and the last one, they have definitely stepped up. They've learned something and tweaked something. So if they're seeing this series now as the free hit, then there's certainly a lesson they can take going forwards, which is credit to their coach and credit to the players for leading with that on the fly. A bit more mismanagement defensive there for KCorp. And notice how much the ball is in the blue half, Johnny. That was just not the case in previous games. Johnny comes forward. Oski does shenanigans to get it towards Itachi, and Nas almost has a chance until Ninold Atto takes him out.
Even Drali's maybe a little bit too ambitious pre-jump leads to another KC opportunity on net, which Vatira leads to a boost steal, turns right demos, here comes the entire team, and it's in for Drali, of course it is. They're all just committing to every play, and there's no way to read this. I mean, how do you read these plays? Where is it going? Through the smoke. Who's hitting it? Not sure.
I think when the demo comes in, you are just hoping that the KCorp player isn't already up, ready to get the slowest finish of all time to put it in. So just to make sure chat is on the same gameplay. So that's one in chat if they're still in the lead Ninjas in Pajamas.
Yeah, if they're still in the lead on your screen, refresh your stream.
After 31, of course.
You know, the only thing that NIP can really truly hope for right now is a KC drop off in level a little bit. And sometimes that's all you can hope for when a team in Rocket League is peaking like this, because it's not just an individual peak, it's a synergy peak. They are reading each other so well, but the way they're playing requires the synergy. And oh, Nas actually scored here. This is this is kind of what I mean. I mean, when you're playing as close together as KCR, you need to read every touch perfectly. You need to read each other perfectly. And Drally couldn't get back to this one, thinking that maybe he's got support. He doesn't. It's just in.
Are here to fight. They've got themselves another lead. Keep it going, lads. This is what we want to see. The kickoff.
I think it might have hit Atto on the way in there. It looked like it was another one of those off the defender, off the attacker combo own goals.
I think that Nip are giving us something for sure. We asked from that from KCorp to stop bullying everyone.
We did.
Some series to enjoy, and this has certainly been a game to enjoy. It'll be even more enjoyable for Ninjas in Pajamas fans if they can see it away. They can take one off of KCorp. Obviously takes a catch there, and then gets Atto. Vatira is ready for it. Is anybody ready for Vatira's touch? Not Itachi. He's been pretty boost-starved in this entire series. In the previous one,
oh, wow.
Lovely pass to Wolf.
Oh, man.
That's an absolute ping.
It's the same again. It's Vatira with the demo, and then it's Atto infield to Drally. Look where Drally is. He's just poaching in the penalty spot. Since when did target man strategy become a thing in Rocket League? KC are playing they're playing so far up the pitch, there's no time to react.
Charlie's up, leaves it to Oski. So all three KCorp players are gonna have to retreat to see what Nas and Oski are capable of. Another demo comes out. Their demo timing is brutal.
Yeah.
Isn't it? They always seem to do it right when you think you're gonna make the save or when you're gonna score a goal. It's never a pointless demo.
I mean, they're just going for it so quickly. That's open, surely. Oh, Drally got there.
Just.
You know, the weakness of, well, maybe not the weakness, but the danger of KC's playstyle is becoming apparent in this game. When your entire team play this really stacked style where you're all in the same spot of the pitch, you can pass really quickly between you. A demo can land right, you know, split seconds before a shot in the exact same area. All it takes is one bad 50 or one bad touch and the ball's past your whole team. And that's what NIP are starting to do in this game. It does, you know, still feel like KC style is effective, but it's not working as reliably as it did earlier on.
Forwards. One more goal could stop Ninjas in Pajamas' fight, which has been valiant in this fourth game. Charlie up against Nas. That's wonderful to Atto.
Oh, wow.
It's going to be the moment. It is the moment. One clean 50, though, Johnny, the alternative, and you'll probably score from it.
What a 50 it was. Nas, with a slight error there, maybe. I mean, he's worried about the direct goal, but by covering the net and deflecting the ball towards the center, he did end up helping Drally pass it to Atto in the middle. 48 seconds left. Will this be a sweep? KC clearly weren't happy about how long today's other matches were taking. Speed running their way into the final at this rate, unless Itachi, no, he can't quite reach this. Vatira just ignores him and plays the ball, and it's actually nearly on target here. Oski will be there. Still tight.
From Ninjas in Pajamas, Itachi towards Oski. Nas is there in the sky, takes a clean first touch. The flip reset is there, gets it to himself. No more boost to follow up. Needs a teammate to help him out. There is no teammate to Itachi. Tries to roll it forward. Charlie and Vatira. Even the pinball goes their way. They are the wizards of it. And Atto has a chance to kill the series right now, but misses his second touch. Nas in the corner with nothing. Oski behind him, Itachi in front of him. Where does Nas go? Nowhere, because Drally just compresses the issue. Atto should kill it. Atto does kill it. It's 4 on the game. It's 4 games overall. GG's. Let's get out of here.
That is harsh. That's just a little bit harsh, isn't it? KCorp with a merciless, destructive sweep. I mean, you run out of words for just to describe what they've just done. Even when they're